Happy Tuesday. If you are new here, my name is Marin. Welcome to another week in my teacher life. It is 8:28. I got here a little bit later today, mostly because I laid in bed for a lot longer than I should have this morning, but it is what it is. So I have made out a couple of things onto my to-do list. So I need to move some seats because y'all, I have some chatty Cathys in my class and I gotta break that up a little bit. I also need to put away all of my word work items that I purchased from Amazon. I will show you what those are in just a second. And then I can't submit attendance yet, obviously, but I am going to write down this week's plans into my planner because I did not do that over the weekend. So let me show you what I picked up from Amazon. Okay, so I picked up 2 more sizes of these zipper pouches. They are fantastic. Those are going to be used for math. Oh, that's another thing I need to do this morning. Let me write that down. I have to finish prepping today's math lesson. Because they need a specific number of little teddy bear manipulatives that I did not do before I left on Friday because I just wanted to go home. So I have to do that. I am going to put them in this so that way I can save Ziploc bags. Even though I do reuse the Ziploc bags, they do get kind of nasty after a while. This way I could just use that. Then I picked up things for our word work bins. So I picked up some Play-Doh letter magnets. I have another set coming, but they're a little bit more delayed in shipping. They're not supposed to be here till next week. I picked up some magnetic foam letters. I picked up pom-poms and tweezers to work on fine motor. They're going to use the pom-poms to spell out their names because we are still working on our names. Okay, then I picked up, they call them monkey strings. They're actually wiki sticks, if you've ever heard of those. They're like waxy pipe cleaners that you can bend into different shapes. I picked up some chalk markers because my word work board over there, not word work, sorry, word wall board is a chalkboard. Ooh, that's crooked, sorry. So I'm just gonna write some of the words on there rather than using magnetic tape like I was last year. So we're gonna give this a go, see how that works. And then I picked up 3 books that I'm going to use for writing. So we have A Ball for Daisy, we have Ish, and then we have Flashlight, because the first few lessons are going to be focused on how students can be writers. Even though we can't write words or sentences yet, we can just draw pictures. So this is a wordless book that I picked up. It's got really cute illustrations. I'm pretty excited to go through that with them. Then we have this one, obviously, which is part of like the creativity series that Peter H. Reynolds has done. And then we have A Ball for Daisy, which is actually another wordless book. So yeah, that's what I've picked up. I have one more coming. It's not a box. I'll put the cover right here. But yeah, that's what I've got for reading. So now I need to put all of this stuff away, sort some stuff out. I got here later, so I don't have as much time. So let's go ahead and get busy. Alright, hello everyone. It is 5:30. I am obviously in my car. I did not have time to get on at plan because I had a ton of stuff to laminate. I had to make a phone call to my new student's parent, and time just got away from me. So I just spent the last little bit prepping math for tomorrow. Y'all, eureka, so many pieces. Anyway, so I am heading home. I'm having Mexican for dinner, so that will be yummy, and I'm hoping I can finish the book that I am working on. So I will sign off for Tuesday and see you in the morning. Happy Wednesday. It is about 2:45. I did not have time to get on and start things this morning. I had a meeting that went until 8:45, and then I had some things that I needed to do to get ready before the students came in. So it's been a day of meetings. I just got out of PLC. I ran upstairs to print off my newest students' names because we need them for an activity that we are doing after recess. And yeah, it's kind of just been a day today, y'all. The students are having a bit of a hard time today. They are really struggling with listening, really struggling with following directions. They feed off each other. So if one is acting silly, others follow. So it's just been kind of exhausting today. Lots of timeouts, if you will, where I stop everything, go back over expectations, and we try it again. So I'm really glad the day is almost over. I have some more laminating to do because I feel like that's all I do. I just looked through the math, and I actually already have everything prepped for the math for tomorrow. So thankfully I don't have to do anything with that. And I was going to show you, this is something like a freebie that I found on TPT years ago, like 4 or 5 years ago. And basically it just plans out your schedule. So you have before school, your plan time, lunch time, after school. I never schedule anything to do on lunch because by the time I get my students into the cafeteria and run to the restroom, I only have like 15 to 20 minutes left. So I don't ever schedule something for that, but I will put in meetings. Like I had a meeting before school today and during my plan time. I was going to prep math after school, but I actually had already prepped it, so yay for that. But yeah, just kind of something I thought I'd throw out there to let you see how I kind of keep track of what I'm gonna do on various days. Now I'm going to laminate again and run to the restroom, and it's gonna be time to pick them up from specials. So I will try to check in with you later. We will see if I succeed. But yeah, otherwise, I will see you when I see you. Happy Thursday. It is 8:18. I got here about 8:10 this morning. Excuse me. I have a few things that I would like to get finished this morning. So I need to relabel my student files container with my new students' names because I need to drop in their info sheets that their grown-ups filled out for them. And I also have a student who has an IEP, so I want to put that in there. So I'm going to work on that this morning. I also want to double check that I have everything ready for math, although I'm pretty sure that I do. I need to print the remaining pages of the color book that we've been working on. And I also am going to start putting together my students' name toolkits because we do not know the letters in our names. We don't even know how to write our names in some cases. We can't recognize our name in some cases. So need to start working with them on that because obviously that's a really important skill. And that is actually going to be their word work activity for the foreseeable future until they have figured out what's going on with their names. So that's the plan for this morning. I am going to go ahead and get started on that, and I will try to take you along with me. As usual, we will see how much footage I can get. And yeah, hopefully we can make it a better day than yesterday because yesterday was rough. We really had a hard time yesterday. I have several students who are very handsy, like very hands-on with each other, not in a malicious way, but just constantly touching each other. So it's just kind of exhausting to keep reminding them, stopping, reminding them, practicing, reminding them. So beginning of the year kindergarten, I guess, and actually beginning of the year across the board because our school is pre-K through second grade only, and it's basically an entire building of kindergartners when you truly think about how long they've been in school. So yeah, it's an interesting start to the year, but we will make it through. So anyway, let me go ahead and get started doing what I need to do, and I will check in with you. Morning everyone, happy Friday, TGIF. It is 8:22. I did not get here until 8:15 this morning. I laid in bed until like 6:15, y'all. I am exhausted. I feel like that is a running theme, but we've made it to Friday. So I wanted to show you what I was doing in that clip right before this. So I am working on putting together my students' writing folders. So I made each of them a kind of all-in-one resource mat. I'm gonna insert a picture right here because I don't have any extras and I've already written names on the other ones, but that resource is from Tara West and I will link it in the description. And then the other thing that I'm going to be putting in all of their folders is our alphabet chart that coincides with being a reader, which is what we use. So let me show you what that looks like. So these were from last year. I did not take the inserts out. I need to switch them over, but this is just what it looks like. It is our alphabet chart, as I said, that goes along with being a reader. A for apple, B for balloon, etc. And it's in just a sheet protector. And then on the back, I have put our steps for how to write a story. So we're not here yet. We are working on illustrating. So drawing a picture with details that can convey our idea. So I've only done the first lesson. Yesterday we did a little mini lesson on how to draw people, because some of my littles are drawing their people with their arms and legs coming out of their head. So we did Mat Man. I'll link the freebie that I used down below. It's from Handwriting Without Tears. We don't use Handwriting Without Tears, but a coworker showed me that she used that and I thought that was super cute. So we went ahead and did a little mini lesson on that yesterday, and now we're going to continue with the writing lesson. We're on the second lesson, and the writing that I am using right now, although I'm not supposed to be, is from Tara West, and it is her kinder writing curriculum. We're just doing the first unit, I think is what she calls it. And again, I'll link everything that I'm talking about down below in case you want to check it out. But yeah, that's what I was doing. Now I need to run my lunch upstairs, and I'm going to get the slides and everything pulled up on the computer so they will be ready to go. And then I will just see where the morning takes me. So I will check in with you later. Hello everyone. It is currently 2:38, so I have like 15-ish minutes left of plan. I was going to show you what I've been working on, which I feel like I was just running around, but I put away my students' Chromebooks mostly because I just needed them put away quickly, and y'all, it takes forever to get them in there if I let the students do it. So I have to figure some way out to like teach them how, but our schedule is so jam-packed that I just don't have the time to devote to getting them to get those computers back in the cart the right way. So I put those away. I talked with another teacher who needed some advice on some things regarding what I did for my student who is currently out on quarantine. If you can hear the drums, sorry, that's a music teacher. Anyway, so I also pulled out some of the materials for next week's math. So I had bought this kit from, let's see, Danielle Mastandrea. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but basically it has all of the templates and things that you need for the lessons for Eureka. So I had printed a bunch of them off last year, and I went back through to make sure I had what I needed for next week. So like next week they are going to do a graphing. We're gonna just do like a quick graphing activity. There's some pictures, so we're gonna graph the amount of school supplies. This is to talk about numbers in a different context. So like we have just a bunch of different shapes. You draw a line down the middle, and they have to decide how many shapes are on like one side of the line and the other. It's parts of 5, I believe. I may have just made that up. 6, parts of 6. So yeah, just stuff like that. I pulled that out. I'm gonna throw that in my weekly drawers so that those are ready to go. I do need to make up things like this for my students. I think I'm gonna just do that this weekend. I'm just gonna do black and white ones. We're not doing color. It's difficult to get things printed in color at my building because the only printer that can do that is upstairs in the office, and I try not to go in the office unless I have to. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna file these, put them where I belong. I also planned out writing for next week to make sure I had everything that I needed for that. I updated my Google Slides as much as I can. I'm gonna do some of it at home just because it's easier to screenshot on my Mac than it is to screenshot on this Dell desktop that is like quite old and cheap. So now I'm gonna eat the rest of my lunch. It's 3 hours later and I'm just eating it, but gonna have this yogurt, and then we'll see how much time I have left. After the students get done in art, we are going outside for recess. Then we're gonna come back in, we'll do our Being a Reader shared reading, and it will probably be time to go. So let's just see what the rest of the day has in store. All right, hello everyone. It is 10 till 5. I am finished and ready to go home. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and sign off the vlog for this week right here. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you would like to see more, and I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone.